We keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
Hey! I always put God first.
Well, I'm gonna take this out. Hold on. Yeah, let me take this out so y'all can see us. Oh. Hey!
What's going on, guys?
I like the color.
Oh, you look yellow like you Bart and Simpsons or something.
Oh my goodness, I don't like the color at all. So I'm adjusting the color, you guys. Hey, come on, chat. Let us know where you from. Drop it in here. Let us know where you from.
Hey, Miss Omega, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Omega. So yeah, I'm trying to adjust this color so your girl won't look so jello. Jello. Oh, that's a little better. I'm still yellow.
Marge Simpson.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I like that color. Is that a little better?
That's better.
I'm a little what?
Orange.
Orange. So let's bring this down a little bit. Oh my gosh.
You almost had it.
Yeah. Sometimes this that's too yellow. All right, you guys, come on in. What's up, DC? Baby, shout out to people in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Trinidad. Wow. Okay, Trinidad. Patty Duke from DC. Up in Darby, Pennsylvania. Oh, that's Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Betty. Hey, Betty. Kelly G. Check in from Cleveland. Okay. Hey, fam. How y'all doing? Hey, Millennium Mom. How you doing? Glad to have you on. Betty Hayes, Kansas City. As they call it, Killer City. Hey, Mom and Kay, how y'all doing? Yeah.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna get started now. I was trying to adjust the color because your girl.
Man,
What you doing, Jay?
You told me you know shout. I'm doing the shout outs.
Okay, then. What you told me that's the best you could do? All right, so let's just go and get started. So your girl gonna look a little yellow. Don't really like to look a little yellow, but it is what it is. So yeah.
Hey, all right, Vegas, how you doing? Well, he does Junior may not make an appearance.
May not. Can I say may not? He will not. He will not be here.
Hey, from DC, what's going on, DC?
All right, so let's just go with the color we got, and we're gonna go and get started. I was trying to I think it's two this light.
Right there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have it.
That one?
Yeah, right there. No, for me it was decent.
That good? That's better. Yeah. All right, you guys. Hey, Audie. Post be up here, girl. Sometimes I see you in the chat. All right, you guys. So let's go and get started. So shout out to Miss Omega.
Yeah, hey.
I sure be missing you.
What's going on?
I miss you guys too. Hopefully you can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Because I have my headset on right now. I'm trying to multitask.
All right, I see you, boo. Get your shirt on.
Looking like a truck driver.
All right, so so yeah,
hey,
we're gonna go.
Engineer, what's going on?
She is talking.
Oh.
No. It's the grandbaby coming over here. Her mama late today. I'm like, hello, okay. Come get the baby.
No, all right, so y'all, so you guys know, who do y'all want to start with first? So we got Ready to Love to talk about. We got SWV and Xscape, and we got Married at First Sight. Of course, we're gonna say Married at First Sight for last. And so who y'all want to who do y'all want to start with? So drop down in the chat and tell me who y'all want to start with. I'm excited that I finally made it to a live show. We're excited for you. We are excited for you. So
Ready to Love, okay.
Ready to Love. You took the one person that said Ready to Love, and you went with.
Hey, two people said Ready to Love.
Okay, so let's go with Ready to Love. All right.
That's good because I didn't get a chance to watch Married at First Sight from yesterday.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. It was a little lackluster.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
So let's start with Ready to Love. That's what we're gonna start.
Married to Love. That's what we call it. Married to Love, SWV.
Okay, so let's do so for those that watched it. Now this is the scene with Morgan and the boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. What's his name? James. Y'all, don't it seem like they had
Oh, that's not James, that's a Junior?
Yeah,
Junior.
Grown Junior. So so y'all, do y'all think that there was a connection going on with them two? I mean, like there's still with some unresolved issues.
Agree. Totally agree.
All I know is that, if I was Tony and Lyndon, I would be feeling a certain type of way because sitting across the table for them two, Junior and Morgan, you can still tell they had some feelings still there, in my opinion. And Morgan, you found out the dark side about Morgan. She like try to take your hair out. You know, she gonna bust your windows to your car and slash your tires. You know what I'm saying? She's one of them types.
That's true.
And to me, I'd be very, very wary of a woman like that because I don't have money to be replacing tires and windows. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna have me walking around here with a man wig because you get mad. So
yeah.
But you know what, guys? I'm not surprised about her. There's something off. She's got some anger in her, and she tries to like cover it up. But you know, like I don't know, the way when she talks to Tony and everything, it's like she's very aggressive. You know, and then she tries to play it off. But I was not surprised when he mentioned about the Nair. And my thing is, dude, why are you still even communicating with this chick if she was that off? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just, if I was Tony and what's the guy name?
Lyndon,
I would have ran. I'd have got up and excused myself right then and there and been gone. Because that's definitely a no. You know, because she's always like, oh, well, you know, you don't need to be talking to other women. She's kind of that, dude, you're on a show. He's supposed to talk to other women, you know? And she's like, in the clip when they ask her something and she says, oh, when they were talking about, no, do you see your wife here? She goes, no, I'm talking about 2 years or something like that. Crazy. And I'm like, yeah, this woman is she off her rocker.
Yeah. I see that now. Hey,
Hey, y'all.
You done made it up here, girl.
I was trying. I wasn't just didn't want to look halfway decent. I'm trying to look halfway decent.
Girl, you is decent, honey. You is cute. So what you want to say about Morgan?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to like put it on the screen and it's not on the phone.
Okay.
well, while she's fighting with a computer,
go on with y'all. What y'all trying to say?
Yeah. So but being a man and seeing a woman with a history like that, that right there, a woman like that can turn, violent. You know, then you got the law involved and somebody going to jail. You know, cause I'm like, Miss Omega, you gonna take my hair out, man. You gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The one thing I did want to say too is that I was pulling for Morgan. I thought Morgan was classy. I thought she was the cute little lady or whatever. She just, she was pulling for the wrong person, which was Tony, because we can kind of see what he got going on. But I was rocking with her until she acted like she acts. I was very shocked.
Yeah, I think too.
You say you were shocked too?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like this. She's doing stuff that you did in your 20s.
Yeah.
Isn't she close to 40?
Yeah.
Knocking on 40.
So I'm talking about number wise, clearly not maturity wise, but she's doing stuff that you do in your 20s.
Yeah.
Putting there and that was just 2-3 years ago. So
that's right.
She's not over that type of behavior yet.
Well, the bottom line is this. I believe there's still something there between her and Junior. So, guys, proceed with caution with Morgan. That's all I got to say about that.
Agreed.
Yeah. What you want to say, Sharon and Adi?
I just said she's childish.
Yeah.
Same here.
I'm with Miss Omega. She's childish.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. But yeah. Okay, let's move on.
Move on.
Now, I just put the pictures in here. Now we can talk about Blake and Sue Ann and all that stuff, but I didn't put them in here. I just kind of put in some stuff that was relevant,
There go your girl. Can you see me?
We ain't got to that.
Really,
You
Eddie?
know,
Let's go
and
ahead.
she's giving me baby. That ain't no damn baby bite.
Yeah.
Come on, he was feeding me little baby bites. I'm like, no, he wasn't.
No, she was
That
saying
was a
that she said because she can't open her mouth wide. You're not gonna open my mouth wide. Baby,
She got 3 kids. I know she got her mouth wide.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Well, wait a minute, Eddie. Maybe she can't. That's why baby daddy's is gone.
Well, that could be a good possibility too.
You're a mess. Y'all a mess.
I'm mad.
I'm just saying.
Y'all is a mess. Okay, so let's clip this thing. I think people in the comments was getting confused about, people saying, well, it should be that your man can feed you. Just look at the whole. This was
Context
awkward.
of it. Yeah.
This was awkward. It was not just a romantic feeding. No, it was freaking awkward. And for her to say, I'm a baby, and then throwing that baby voice and somebody can't open my mouth wide.
Agree.
He done burnt her with the food. And
Agree.
it was just awkward. Like it was nothing romantic.
Agree.
No,
It was just
nothing.
awkward. Like it was awkward. I felt embarrassed. Like, should I be watching this? Because it was just freaking awkward. So it was nothing romantic about it at all. It could have been, but it wasn't.
It was romantic for Andre, though. Andre, yeah. He open that mouth
I
now.
agree.
Later
I
on.
agree.
What'd you say, Adi?
I agree. I agree with everything you said.
Yeah. It was just awkward.
Okay.
Yeah. All I know, man, like you said, Courtney, she know how to play the game.
Yeah.
She know how to play the game. And,
Yeah.
that's why she got 3 kids now, about 2 different baby daddies, and she's looking for another man to come in and be that father figure.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said she needs to stop acting like she's 4. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What you say, Miss Omega? You can say what you want to say, really.
I'm gonna be nice. There's something hidden about Jeffrey. I don't know what it is, and she keeps finding a way to not have to reveal her truth, and I don't think that's fair to anybody else on the cast because they have to. And my thing is this: you already know, or you should know, some of the things that Tommy's gonna do. He usually sticks to the basics, and let the X meet the next. That's something he's been doing since they started the show. Why is it that she gets a pass? Or again, you don't have not one man that you had in your life past relationship. It could be a guy friend. I don't know. That, I still think Carmen hired her actor for last season to say that was her ex. But you don't have any man that can vouch for you.
Yep.
Not a single man. Why? And then you give her a pass? That's so not fair. Because I'm sure Cynthia didn't want her crazy baby daddy to have to come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But here it again, this girl has secrets, and I'm gonna be nice on the show, but you already know what I said.
Yeah, but I wanted to say this because some people in the comment section was saying that they believe Jeffrey was a man or a former man, and so I don't see that personally.
I do.
But
Okay. Somebody said that Jeffrey used to be a man.
Yeah.
Well,
oh yeah. You go check the blog. Oh, you don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Why would I?
Yeah, someone say that before.
I watched the show. Actually, I like it. It's very entertaining to me. But these drag queens now and these trans girls now, man, you wouldn't even know. You better start asking for birth certificates. But hell,
They don't anymore. Yeah.
I was gonna say, when Dwayne Wade's daughter is now officially a girl, it was changed, not just her name, but how do you legally change a gender? I don't understand that, but she comes off to me that she could have been, born a guy. Okay, she has 3 kids, but biologically 3 kids, or did she adopt 3 kids? Did she get a surrogate for? There's so many things. It's just a lot of her mannerisms to me, that's not right. It's questionable. And then I have to ask on the secrets, you know, what is it that you don't want people to know about you?
Now, that part I can agree with you on. You know, maybe she used to be a stripper, you know what I'm saying? She don't want people to
That
know.
could be true too.
Well, they will find it. They'll find. What do
Yeah.
you mean? Be a stripper? That's nothing now. That's a
I know
badge
that.
of
I know,
honor.
I'm just saying, but
That's
Right.
glorified.
I get that.
Right,
but
exactly,
She's trying
it
to
is.
portray on the show like she's so innocent and meek.
Mhm.
Not with your 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, and both of them gone. You can scratch that. There's no innocent, nothing about that.
I know baby mama with 5 kids still innocent. I
Yeah,
sure-
innocent what? How?
How? They had
Yeah.
babies because they're innocent. They walk around
Yeah.
home innocent. I know I spray my legs all the time. But I'm still
See, look, you see what Delphin said, though. See that maybe that's why she didn't want to bring her ex on the show. See what I'm saying?
Good.
You know, and I
Also-
don't think she, you know, it's just something's off with her.
Yeah.
Well,
know-
that I agree. Something is she is hiding something, and I'm with you on that one, Miss Omega. It's unfair for her and the other people, but she can kind of get out of things and treat it differently than the other women. And that's on production there. That's on
Yeah.
production.
Mm-hmm.
And also, she said she had a mental problem.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she had a
has,
mental problem,
was
and
it
that
lupus
you know, on
or something? Crohn's
but-
disease. That's what she has.
mhm. So she also has a problem with somebody to help her out when she had a flare up.
That's exactly what she
Yeah.
needs. She needs a man to come in there when she's laying in bed. I can't move. All my kids running around. Do so. See, that's why the other men left. I can't be your babysitter.
That could be. And also the fact is that every time when she first got to the guys, the first 2 weeks or first 3 weeks, every guy that was interested in her, she has something to say. Oh, he's a narcissist, you know, he's a narc, or he's too aggressive, and he does all kind of stuff. And they're like, "Girl, please!" And here you are, they're trying to catch on you, and you make every excuse is why these different men have something on. Now it's come down to meet and gritty. And then she got mad with what his name is. Well, his fake name, first name.
Right?
Is it Mark Anthony?
You know, the
No.
person name, not the real name,
Oh, Blake.
Blake.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, I think her and Blake will hit off real well. But to me, she acts just like Blake. She's the female version of it though.
I think Blake was too much for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I think Blake kind of got an idea who she is.
right.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
she had an idea who Blake is too. So I think they both caught on each other.
See, I'm a writer, so I can come up with a whole story that would probably, just like you guys, would be like, wait a minute, really? I say this, okay? She is very, very, to me, she comes across as very promiscuous, right? Because she kisses everybody. She probably does a lot of things with everybody because she's insecure, for one. She's on a mission for 2. She's trying to grab any and whoever she can get for 3. But what if, and this is a what if scenario. Her and Blake had hooked up one time, and Blake discovered her secret, but her secret would make him look bad. So he won't reveal it because he doesn't want people to be like, dude, you was in the crying game. You got caught up like that. So he's not going to say anything. And she just likes him because she wants him off the show. She doesn't want him to out him.
Who? Yep.
See? I could write a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause with the last season, somebody knew each other, and they're trying to one person trying to get the other person kicked off, and then that person got kicked
So they
off.
don't tell their secrets.
No.
Well, that's a good possibility. It's a reach, but it's a good possibility. That can
Hey,
happen.
you know, I'm a writer. We have to do things that are going to be out of the normal, right?
Yeah.
Man, you got that man.
And they're both hanging in there. They're both hanging in there.
You got that
Yeah,
man
and that's why she
behind
she doesn't like Sue Ann, because Sue Ann is Blake's connection.
Yeah.
And if you didn't like him, the same thing I say about Morgan, why do you feed so much energy into this man? Even if it's negative energy, why?
And I think Morgan liked Blake.
I think she does too.
I think she liked
But
Blake.
he wasn't feeling her.
The competition. She like, nah, too much. And now she can't. I don't think that she could actually win over Susie.
Suzanne.
I don't think she can win over Suzanne because I don't think Blake would pick her.
Well, here's another thing too.
Yeah, Blake would pick Suzanne.
There's another thing. Another person I think figured Jeffries out is Blue. I think Blue figured her out too. Blue, he didn't open up to her, and he was kind of, reserved when she was around. And when she was asking Blue questions, Blue was like, "Yeah, I'm taking my time."
Look at that face right there. He looking like, whatever, girl.
He was done. He was done with it. And you know what? When you guys remember that exit when y'all do your awards show. Okay, because his exit was like, "Thank you, goodbye."
Yeah.
That is an Academy Award right there. You trying to make it seem like I'm not ready to love. He's like, no, I'm not ready to love y'all.
Yeah.
All right. We want to thank John for the super sticker. You could have gave more, but that's all right.
That's our son.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No.
Okay.
So he in the chat and he done donated some money. Shout out
Ooh.
to you. Okay, yeah.
Hey now.
Yeah, but he could have added another 0 on it. But let me see if he'll add another 0 on it because he would. All right. So let's say, okay, you are a writer, Miss Omega. We heard you. You done wrote that whole script there.
I got to write stories now.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. So, okay, everybody got their outs about Jeffrey now. I personally went to scrolling on her Instagram, and just kind of went back. Let me tell you, like it was said, Miss Omega, you said it. The girl leads with sexuality. Like a lot of her pictures are very sexual.
She was borderline Instagram model.
Yeah. Oh, she wanted to be. Now, I'm just saying now. Our Instagram is not the best, and we be having struggles. We got 1,900, but I think we beat her in followers, and she is on a national television show, so nobody is following.
Well, then again, she could have started with Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Her whole original Instagram might have been too risque, but she started a new one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
That thumbs up. Do I need to make you a moderator? So y'all make sure y'all hit the like up, hit them thumbs, and then make sure y'all subscribe. So so she leads very much so with her sexuality. Do his award like that. So yeah, it is something a little off, or something, but she got some cute kids. 2 of them she posted on.
I guarantee she has an OnlyFans page. I guarantee it.
Now I can see that.
I guarantee it.
I can see that. Now I can see that. She probably is. She does have, I'm sure, OnlyFans because honey,
That's
she
what OnlyFans.
OnlyFans
Fan only.
No, OnlyFans.
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 We were out on fans only.
Yeah.
For a while.
OnlyFans, and she probably get them to come over there and stuff because I mean she's a very beautiful girl.
Come on, I got down my kids some school clothes. I can show you all the things.
All right, so there y'all go. Have it.
A fake T-Pain / Mr. T. That dude irritated my soul.
Mine too. I'm like, no wonder why they are not together.
Yeah.
She was sitting there sipping her drink like, Lord help me, please. And he just thought he was something, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But my thing is, like, how you gonna bring him on here with that much energy? Did you not know that he was already a nut your ex?
Yeah, she probably did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna embarrass me on national TV and go that hard.
And that's what he did. He embarrassed her. What's her name?
But at least she brought a guy. She had an ex. That was her baby dad.
Well, but Miss Omega, she should have left him at home though.
Well, it does make you look at her and look at like, what do you see in him?
Right. That's
what he should have done. Like, what the heck? Like, should I still be with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You just letting everybody know I made the biggest mistake in life, right?
Mhm.
Bless his heart. Somebody called him 3 Chains.
Yeah.
That one of your
Yo,
your
that too.
subscribers.
Yeah, me is not the 3 chain.
Yo
Now,
got 2 chains. That's what he got.
then he looking like Mr. T. Like, look
Yeah.
at all them chains.
I like the
Don't insult Mr. T.
Him.
Don't
You
insult
know,
Mr. T down.
I don't know if
Yeah.
he just wanted a moment just to come on national TV.
Probably.
but he-
Absolutely.
Yeah, his hair done, brand new.
Mhm. He
that
got them all
stuff.
twisted up nicely.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
nicely.
was ready. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was a
but
mess.
I have to agree with Andre. I would have to get up and leave too, man.
Yeah.
I'm leaving not because I'm running from you. I'm leaving because I'm going to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
But it's like this, you know, I have to say this to Andre, you know, kudos to him because he basically was like, I'm not going there with this dude. You know, first thing you want to do is attack me. Talking about now, I don't like his hair either.
Right.
Because I still don't understand that style. But you know, he letting them know, dude, you know, all Andre had to do was just take his jacket off and just sit there and show him his physique.
Right.
And I would have just sat there, look at me, bro, look at you. You know, you want to talk about me. And so that's why when you say I didn't ask about your credentials or whatever, because he kept saying he was in Forbes magazine. He's letting you know, in other words, dude, I am accomplished.
Right.
You know,
right.
you may not like my physical or think I'm not right for her physically, but I could take care of her. I could take care of your kids if that's what I choose to do. So don't come at me like that. And then I think that's what he was like saying, you know, letting him know off the bat, I'm just not some everyday brother. I'm a successful brother, an accomplished brother who demands respect. So you want to play childish games, I'm not here for it. So he got up and bounced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good for you. And then I would have left him in mid-sentence, whatever he was talking about, because it was nothing.
But here's the thing, though, Miss Omega, that guys that see this like interaction between her ex and Andre and her ex and Anthony, they're gonna look at it. Sure, how you gonna waste my energy dating Cynthia? Because she gonna have you dealing with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh yeah, true that.
Yeah. Kids. I'm not gonna be dating somebody I gotta deal with an idiot like that the rest of my life. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Hey, that's why she might be alone for a long, long time.
And
Could be.
And he probably
It could be.
Yeah,
It could be. And also she had to, and also in her case, she had to put the boundary there.
Yeah, she did.
You know, and I'm not sure she did it before in another relationship before. Because even women had to deal with the man ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, child mother, you know, and then you come down to, do you have boundaries? Because you don't have boundaries, I can't deal with you.
But Sharon,
You know,
it seems like Cynthia is scared of this dude, though, in my opinion, because
she does seem a little
because she should have put him in check right then and there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need to come off of that type of energy. You know, just sit down, chill out, and have a conversation.
Yeah.
And all she did was hold her head down and sip on her drink.
Yeah, I'm not sure she went on. You know, some people don't want to react on TV. So my question is, after it's over, I want to know, did they have a conversation?
He might well act on TV because he showed enough act on TV.
I mean, he acted on TV. Maybe, I mean, I think that he better ask her after them alone and ask questions like, "Hey, how do you handle before this?" That's determines. That was their determines like yes or no deal with you, because again, like, you know, that's what I was saying.
He embarrassed her though, Sharon. He straight up.
I know I embarrassed her, but I'm here again. Like, it's like, if I go this far with you, what you gonna do? Because I'm not doing this crap. And then she might not have been in that situation before. Because some men see that crap, they again, like you said, disappear and leave.
Because again, that's like us, right?
Yeah.
When you dating someone, hold on. Stop. Come away from there.
That's true.
You know, I'm like, everybody, we got this big old house. I'm in my office. Everybody got to come in here with me. I don't understand it. It's like they always have to be up under me. But anyway, It's just like us women.
Yeah.
When we date a man who has children,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like you said, Sharon, we got to deal with baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's your relationship like with baby mama?
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I don't know if I want to deal with her because I don't do drama and negativity. So that's a huge thing. And for her to be so young and she has children, small children with this idiot, whoever she gets with, and Andre doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
So other than this show, what's really in it for him to stick around with her, to deal with her 2 kids, and to deal with that crazy ex?
Yep. Yeah, true.
So well, he sure ain't finna be into old girl with 3 children.
No.
He's just trying to get him some.
That's what I say. He probably done already hit it. Bless you, sweetie. I think he done already tapped into that, and he did exactly what he needed to do to get to that point. And the reality is going to be you want me to deal with you with 3 kids. Kids don't have a daddy. You're going to expect me to be the daddy. My first kid going to be your 4th. You got health issues. You're only 32. You know what I'm saying? It's a long list of stuff that has to go with her.
Yeah.
So.
And I wonder what he did in the 4. Anybody know?
What was it? The financial matter.
In my opinion, some women who got small kids should hold out till the kids at a certain age, then go out.
I agree with that.
That's my opinion because
some women with small kids should wait till the kids get a certain age before they start dating.
Yeah.
Because just imagine having little kids over there at Andre's house. He got them white walls. He has got crayons, and he off one of the kids off the balcony.
Exactly. And you don't have, kid friendly. I met a guy when my daughter was small many years ago, and he told me that he wanted me to come over. And I was like, well, I have my daughter every other weekend. She would go with her dad. And it just so happened to be the weekend that I had her. And then he was like, well, you can't just drop her off. Excuse me? No, I can't. And it was like, well, I don't have anything for kids. I said, well, you don't have to worry about her coming over. And I'm not coming over either. Goodness gracious. You knew that when you met me.
Right.
And I wasn't bringing a bunch of men around her anyway. So, I thought we was cool as friends and maybe it would have went to something else. But, again, it's hard. I get it, when you have small children. That's why I look at Jeffrey. She is just like desperately seeking daddy, for her children. Everything. She talk about the Duck family. Oh, and wonder where's the dad. And it's the mom and the little... Everything is always wondering about where's the dad. Yeah. And she just, I don't know. It's weird that she just really comes off as she's Miss Perfection. And at first I thought it was what I had started to see a trend with her is how she, every time somebody likes a guy, then she likes that guy.
Right.
So, how she would try to bring up certain things about the guy to get a reaction from the other ladies. Mark Anthony does not have children either. I think him and what's the flight attendant name?
Mercedes.
I think they have a real connection. And I think they're a better fit for each other than her. And then she was liking him, then she wasn't liking him. Then Andre came back, and then she's really liking Andre because 2 of the other girls like him. And you'll notice when they're in the ladies' lounge. And when the ladies are bringing up their dates, that's why I can't wait for her to find out that Mark Anthony was kissing Mercedes. Yeah, because she thinks she's Miss Perfection. I can't wait for that. Isn't that coming on tomorrow?
But here's the thing about that, though. I think Jeffrey, she plays the game like chess, okay? When Andre was off the show when he was sick, she pulled Blue in, okay? Yeah. So she had Blue and Mark Anthony. Soon as Andre comes back, Blue, something wrong with Blue. So she had to get rid of Blue because her main one came back. So as long as if Andre, Mark Anthony Kiss Mercedes, I don't think it's gonna bother that much. You know what I'm saying? As long as she can keep him in the top 2 of her pickings as a backup, I think she's still gonna be good. I think she's still, in her mind, she still is gonna be good because she's playing the game to the T. She really is.
That's right. Sandra, he was just getting over COVID.
Mhm.
We can't say that word on here. The C word.
Oh, okay. We can't see it.
Yeah, you
My
can
bad.
say C19
because the government will walk in and say, "Oh, what y'all talking about? That's false. That's not right."
Him was getting over his sickness.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And look at her. He had the C19. Now she all in his face. And rice, and he done burnt it in the mouth and stuff. I was like, he ain't never fed nobody. And then somebody,
No, I don't think he burnt. I think the food was just too spicy.
It was hot.
It was hot, spicy hot.
spicy hot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the food was too smoking
But
hot.
it was
seasoned so well.
Yeah.
Girl, get out of here.
Oh, my baby, like a baby. I was like, what? Who say that? What big grown woman say that to somebody? But yeah. What are you looking at?
I was sitting here thinking, man, God. Soon as the camera left, when they left, man, I know Andre said, "Yeah, y'all got to go. Y'all ain't got to go home. You got to get out of here because I ain't gonna be smashed."
Yeah, look at that little ball.
Mhm.
Yeah. Somebody said in the chat that they tried to look up what Forbes, they couldn't find them for Andre, but he said he was in there, so maybe it's on his ID somewhere.
You might got to look at it. Depends what year you're looking at. You know, you might have to go back to 1989, 1990.
Mhm. All right, so let's move on. So anything else y'all want to say? You ready to love?
No, we go on to the next one.
Hello? I'm on live, girl.
Tell her hey.
Okay, bye.
All right, so let's move on. Did y'all watch Xscape?
Yes.
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 Now,
So, Sharon, not Sharon, but Miss Meg, how many people do you know?
On the show there.
Yeah.
I ain't think about that. She counted.
4.
Okay. You know 4 of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who you know?
2 on one group and 2 on the other group. Actually 5, and then one's husband.
Okay.
Okay. Who you know?
I'm not telling.
Oh, you ain't telling. Oh, I thought you were finna tell. You can tell me off the camera.
I will tell you off the camera.
Okay. So anyway, let's just go straight to the end, Jab, because this was the whole highlight of the show. So I really didn't care to hear about Candy family, Tiny family. No family, to be honest. Let's just cut to the meat and get to the meat.
Don't forget.
And that's this mama, and this Tasha, and this Tamika.
Mhm.
This whole little scene right here to where the mama said that, "Ooh, she jealous of you." If the mama wouldn't have said that, maybe I could have rocked with her a little bit. But when she said that, it just threw everything out the window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you say that? She was telling the story about a situation that happened. How could that lead to jealousy?
That's a bad moment right there. That's a bad.
Terrible.
Yeah, shame on you, mama, because
Yeah.
you do have a favorite because who's name? Tamika said that.
Mm-hmm.
And Tamika said, she has a favorite, and you saw it right there on camera, man.
Mm-hmm. And they have been fighting for years.
Yeah.
For years. And that just goes to show, I mean, even in this picture, look at Tasha's body language.
Right.
She's like, I'm not worried about it. My mama got this one. Look at Tamika. This is like years of what she feels like she was never good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And mama is not helping that situation because she's not making it to where those 2 sisters are getting along, and they never really had. And they're both so talented.
Yeah.
Tamika did that Tyler Perry thing back in 2004. I actually saw it with her. It was Meet the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
She played the doctor. The tall Terrence? What's his name? Terrence Carr. Terrence Carr.
The movie or the movie or the
no, the play, the stage play.
Okay.
Mhm.
Brown. Okay.
And she played his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you
You
know,
I remember that.
I saw.
Yeah. And so that's where she says she met dude. So
Mhm.
they ain't been together for no 27 years because the show was out in 2003, 2004.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said, I remember that. And she said she got some 20 some years old. So they've been together that long?
Yeah, they not his kids.
Yeah.
If they met on the set when she was doing the play,
Yeah.
you know, but you know, I hate to see it because you hear about it a lot where, you know, moms show favoritism over their children and they grow up to be grown women that just do not get along, that they fuss and fight. And the girls, both of them are talented. You know, I get it. Tasha is the singer, but Tamika sings well too.
Mhm.
You know, and mama should be encouraging that and not glorifying one and not the other.
Well, she probably have to because people in the comments said she was in part of that stealing the money thing. So she had to pick a side. Because she picked a side, I guess she took that money.
She took that money. That
I remember she said when they were in the group and she was saying the lady said, oh, the bigger girl sang better, you know. Right. And I think her mom picked up on that, you know. But like Toni Braxton and her sisters, they were in a group. But the difference was that Babyface saw Toni and pulled Toni out of the group. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whereas them, I don't think no one pulled her out. Tashi, I don't think someone pulled her out of the group. I think that she went on her own to be and do a single on her own. Mm-hmm. I think what happened. But the mom, you know, in Shady Production, they had no problem putting those the words down there in the bottom what she said, how she whispered. But then I think that when she said someone stole money, that's a problem because there's no way my mom would support that. She was turning behind so fast, like, but get that money back in one damn day.
But you know, a lot of times though, A&R people at record companies will do that. Not everybody, even though you're a lead singer, you'll not necessarily make a solo career, which is why a lot of lead singers and groups leave and come back. Yeah. Tasha just was not. It wasn't that she didn't have the talent; she did not have the look. Let's just keep it real. Yeah, that's true. To go and be a solo artist because they're so superficial in the industry. That is crazy. I mean, I've had producers when groups that I'm in, we're getting off the stage, and I've had people come up to me and say, "Oh, I want to work with you guys," and blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, "Cool." So they're like, "No, not them, you." Mm-hmm. So here, take my card. And I'm like, no, I'm with a group. I'm not looking to go solo. You know, I've had record companies I was signed with. We're working on albums and A&R people are saying, you know what? We want to give you a solo deal after this. You know, a lot of people will say, yeah, you know, cool, I'm going to do it because they don't have no loyalty to the group. Mm-hmm. But when you do make that transition, you got to do it at the right time. Otherwise, you know, if that's your ultimate goal is to be a solo artist, so you can do that at the right time and be successful. You know, you look at groups where, you know, they've left, they had to come back because the solo world didn't work out for them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, definitely. And maybe you needed that sound from your group to really, you know, let everybody see and showcase your talent. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why Coco came on back. She did the gospel thing and she said, "Child, this ain't working, honey." She had to come on back.
Now, I remember look, I did American Idol, the British guy. Simon, right? Mm-hmm. Remember he was saying like there was a young lady who was so tall and she can sing her behind off, but he won't pass her. Because that's not what people go for because she's too tall by her height, and they want someone like short. You know, she's like, wow, like he's like, I'm being honest, I ain't gonna lie to you.
And it's all about image. You got to sell records, man. It's all
Totally.
you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
And that's probably why she lost that weight. However,
Yeah.
she did it.
Oh yeah, because it's been a struggle for her, and she did indicate that her whole life, her weight has been an issue.
Mhm.
You know, and yeah, she lost weight or whatever, but you know, she's never had that figure that she wanted to, you know, that she desired. And I don't know if she got the money to go and buy it like Tiny and her sister had some work done, you know, but she's not that superficial to where she is going out and saying, let me just get this BBL or get these butt implants so that I can have a butt that's big enough to kiss. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just sad that, you know, they're sisters. They should be each other's cheerleaders.
Yeah.
You know, because Xscape is not Xscape without Tasha and Tamika. You know, or Tiny or Candy.
Yeah.
Because Candy carries that girl is bad. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Candy got a heck of a range.
Yeah, we know. We
You
know.
know, got a heck of a range. You know, so she does her part. You know, I think the person that they could, you know, if they had to replace somebody that they wouldn't lose any of the Xscape sound would be Tiny.
Yeah, I agree with that. I can go with
You
that.
know, so it's kind of like you just have to, I love you, Tiny. You just have to, I mean, let's just keep it real, because she contributes a lot to the background, but for the sound of Xscape, if somebody had to sing lead or sing the songs, her parts are very minimal in the songs. It's almost like Destiny's Child, Michelle.
I don't do Michelle like that. I like Michelle.
Well, I'm sorry, honey, but Michelle has the easiest parts, and they always give her a part on the bridge to sing. That's it. The easiest part in the world to sing.
Right,
Kelly's always on the verses. Beyonce's on the verses and the ad libs. Kelly does some of the ad libs, but not Michelle.
Yeah, at least Michelle.
The pub playing. I think they're playing like that. They brought Michelle in. They're playing like that, but she can sing her own.
Oh, she can sing. Yeah.
Yeah. But together as a group, I think that's how they plan it, keep it that way.
And that's why they've had successful Kelly, of course, Queen Bee with her successful solo career. Michelle's lacked because she's like, some people, artists, solo or lead singers are not solo artists. They need a group to help them, okay? Because they're not strong enough on their own. Michelle needed a group. To me, she's not strong enough on her own, which is why her record sales show what they do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the husband. I don't like him. It's something about his vibe. I'm not feeling him. He give me somebody said in the comments, what is it? Monique and
Monique's husband. Yep.
What's her name? What's it? What
Monique's husband.
I know you got no. He ain't Monique's husband now. Monique's husband made the contract come through. So don't use him.
Well, that's what the people say. So
Monique's husband contract come through.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't know what about him. I don't know him, but I just feel all this bad energy. Like,
Oh, you think he's riding her coattails?
Sydney, that's his name. I don't know. You know, and like somebody reminded me, you know, he was in the blogs for cheating, you know, and stuff like that. So, but then that was retracted, but then it was put back out. I don't like it. So
I think that he boosts, you know, like someone said she a good someone. I think that he boosting her up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
She boosting her up and not looking at the big picture. He just like go solo. Solo. That's what he doing. He pushing her solo, but at the same time, I don't think she has the confidence to go solo.
And I think you're 100% right on that, Sharon. You know, he wants her to be the star because, like you said, he's probably telling her, you are Xscape. You're the voice of Xscape. And you don't need them, they need you. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And with her insecurities regarding her image and how she looks, you know, even though she wants to go solo because he's pushing her more in that direction, she's still not comfortable because she's still worried about her appearance.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
Yeah.
so
Shady in your arena voice. Shady. Look up Shady. Yeah,
and
that's
and he
it.
sold her
Yes.
and he sold her sister money. So
Yeah,
mm,
I believe that.
Exactly.
yeah, because you know, I believe that 1,000%. When someone tell you got receipts, and then someone tell you, and your mama,
Mm-hmm.
and when
Yeah.
the mom's face and her sister's face and her face changed, you knew
Yeah.
it true.
Yep. And
Exactly.
then get out of here. Get them cameras out. Oh, why you want to put them out, mama? Yeah, so yeah, I think at that point, yeah, they know about the money. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely know about the money. And I don't think Tamika was trying to say it. I think she got caught up in the moment and forgot
Yeah.
the message was there. And she really truly said, I'm tired of y'all. And she just let it out. And I don't think that, because as we gonna see in the next one, they all in the yard, mama, you know they did stuff. You know they knew that about that money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I said, she told the cameras to get out. Why is they in the street and the cameras close to the house? I didn't understand that.
Property values dropping minute by minute right out there. Yeah.
All right, so that's all with this. You know, I like the show. SWV, they got their own issues because, as I could see, I think Lily was throwing shade at Coco because in this whole scene right here, when what's her name? When Tamika was talking about, oh, we're gonna do this big thing, and Coco would be coming out the ground or something like that. Coco was looking like her facial expression was dry. And the one of the reasons when she said I wasn't in no rush to get here when she walked through the door. So it was already something going on, but Coco ain't saying nothing, whatever her issue is.
Well, what she was talking about, oh, we're gonna come out the ground and we're gonna fly to the ceiling, and like Lily like no, Taj, yeah, yeah. Taj said, yeah, we ain't going
Yeah. Also, don't forget, SWV already had their reality TV show.
Yeah.
You know, they had their, so we saw all of their craziness going on. So for me, I don't think the camera will be much on them as much. I think it'll be more on Xscape. So, you know, we saw the SWV, what they went through and how they handled it. And then, like I said, it's about business.
Yeah.
It's about business now. So, and she's right. You know, she's right. These are the girl groups, 2 girl groups that look good for their age, able to go back and sing their songs. And Phil will sell out. I do believe they're gonna sell out. If they here in Philly, I want to try to get my tickets. You know.
Yeah, they are, and it's like too. But you know, I'll say this because I've been in so many groups over the years. It's crazy. I don't know what it is about women that women just cannot get along, family or otherwise. Record companies, when I was in my 20s, they wanted desperately to have girl groups, but we don't invest in too much because why girl groups don't stay together? Why? Because you have to deal with egos and you have to deal with, you know, all kinds of just female, what do they call it? Divitudes. I like that word, you know, and it's real. 2 different groups, 2 talented girl groups. They would kill any girl group out right now. Okay. As much as Destiny's Child was cool, but their harmonies are not tight like either of these 2 groups. You know, and you got an opportunity to revive your career and you come back and now it's like, man, we can't even get it together to get the business done.
Also, don't get their man, boyfriend, husbands, all that stuff. I'm still mad at the 2 sisters who sing gospel. Both their husbands cheat on them when they're on the road.
Who cheated? Who what?
Oh yeah, Mary.
Yeah, both their husbands.
Mary.
And their husbands are managers. How you gonna cheat when I'm making the money? Oh, right there, I'll be divorced.
But yeah, then they and their sisters, they have their issues.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like don't
Ooh.
do a reality TV show and show people that we just cannot, you know, get along like that. Let's just try. Why? What is the problem? You know, it's the 2 of us together. We're able to use our God-given gifts to entertain the world. Why we have to fight each other?
Yeah.
Oh, because you see, and I'll tell you this. I've been in shows. We're getting ready to go on stage, and our manager has already had the set done. I used to sing most of the ballads in the groups. Okay, everybody else had the up tempos, and we are, I won't say we, but members of our group and the manager are arguing prior to us getting right when we're on the stage getting ready to run out, and it's like, okay, what are we doing? Because somebody wanted to sing lead, and their song wasn't being sang at that point. You know, I walked away from a record deal from my group because I was like, it's too negative. I can't do it. Why are we always fighting? And we were probably would have been the baddest. We were coming out when En Vogue was coming out. And actually, they did do a song on the Waiting to Excel soundtrack. You can hear the harmonies and stuff, but we was cold back then. But it's just something with women. And I'm like, I sure hope that these two groups get it together. Because, man, trust me, nobody can, those songs, like she said, oh, who would think 20 years, 30 years later, I'm still singing the same songs. Girl, count it a blessing, because good music is timeless.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now, her knees can continue like they was, but yeah, we singing the same song, but we ain't moving the same.
Yeah.
Well, that's normal when you get a little older.
Yeah.
You know, but the fact that people still want to come and see you and hear you sing those songs, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. And Coco, if you need background, you know, I'm working again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was going to say, what I can do, but that's talking about me. Let's see. SWV sees the bigger picture. Coco had major divitude with the other two members that allegedly contributed to the initial breakup, but they figured out that they are way more profitable together.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh. So anyway, so let's move on to Married at First Sight, y'all. Rocket seems very manipulative. I haven't forgot about that alleged baby. Yeah. And two, another thing, hold on, let me take this out. Another thing, somebody said that they found Andre. Andre was in Forbes magazine for what, baby? Did you read it?
CDB.
Yeah, pending, I think.
Yeah, try about nothing, honey. He had probably.
He was in the magazine.
Well, he magazine though. He was doing business, and they focused on him.
Yeah,
that's right.
So
That's something. It's something.
Yeah, he was in there.
That's right.
He was making moves.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
I wish I could be in a Forbes magazine.
You will, baby. All right. So now let's start out with
They look good this weekend.
What's his name?
Clinton and
Cliff. I'm
Gina.
going to say Clifton.
And they had a good episode this episode. They had a good episode.
Yeah. But I don't think that Gina she not finna budge, child. She's just keeping it as friends. That's exactly how she looking. That's her whole vibe.
Yeah, at least she got her business plug. That's the main thing.
Now that is dope.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't never seen them do that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, true.
So yeah, y'all going down there to that Bruder shop, and get y'all hair and tell them that you want the ginger couple. I still don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be disrespectful for those that are gingers, you know what I'm saying? It just was a big thing in the comment section, whether ginger or not to be ginger.
You know what, man?
It wasn't meant to be, but some places, if there are other kids in the family and one child come on redhead, then you feel a joke that who your daddy is. Like that, you know.
I get all that.
Back in the 80s, I'm just saying, because like back in I was in school. This is what the parents said. This is what the mother who had the kids. If one of the kids come on redhead, and everybody looking around like who his daddy is, like that, like a joke, you know. Again, that's on the white side, that's the white hand side people would do, but that they're a joke. So maybe that probably what happened to him is that they all make fun of him in school.
You know what? That's fine and dandy, but I don't care about all that. They had orders on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Running before me with Clint and his family. So all of that
Hey.
ginger and all that, man, that went out to the man bought all of that, man.
Hey, they might be on vacation. They might have been on vacation.
I don't care, but Otis had to get the boat clean and ready for him.
Hey, you never know what. You never know. They might be on vacation.
Oh, man,
So-
get that, man. That was back in the 70s or something too.
Yeah, they ain't rich.
Yeah, but still, it don't matter if they're rich or not. You still
No,
be,
I said they wasn't rich, so I assume they're on vacation. That's what I'm saying. They might
man.
be on
All I
vacation.
know, they had the brother getting the boat ready for him, and one of them babies went overboard. See that? Put that picture back up there. And that's right there, ruined it for me with Clinton and his family, man. Cause that looked so obvious, man. So and me, Alabama too, man. Yeah, come on, man.
That's it. See, look at that. See, I think it's somewhere else.
What don't matter?
You think it's somebody else?
He said she
No,
said-
I think it's somewhere else. I think it's like
But-
they on some vacation or there's something else. I don't know what's going on. But
But
the little boy, the the one steering the boat.
it don't matter. He Otis might look one said, Otis, let me steer the boat. Otis said, yes, sir. I'll let you steer the boat. Come on, man. That's
real hard.
That's how it good look.
Oh goodness.
That's how it good look, man. And he said they sailors, they had their own boats, man. So
No, I don't know. What it say here? YACA something.
What you looking at? The
On
boat.
the bottom of the boat, the words.
probably name this one. They name their boats sometimes. I know they name their boats all the time.
I don't know this one though. This is a different one.
That boat's old, man. It's probably like you said, generations and generations of fellows. You probably had Otis' grandson and great grandson doing the same thing.
Oh, Otis.
Shout out to Liz for catching this picture. Liz is our cousin, not real cousin.
It could be family. It could be a friend of theirs. You don't know.
California. So yeah, shout out to Liz because she had captured this, and I think she tagged us in yeah, so they captured this on Twitter. So shout out to her.
See, no one in that family got red hair but him.
Yeah.
Is that the mailman's son? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't
Everybody focus on the man red hair. That's fine.
That's how white people make jokes back in the 80s. I went to school with them, so that's why I never get my mom. I never get my friend.
But as long as I see Otis on the boat like that, I don't care about the jokes they make about each other, man. I really don't. Got the brother out there, man. Bro, you know he didn't have a life jacket on. Little boy had a life jacket on. He didn't have a life
Kids
jacket
did.
on.
Only kids had life jacket on. The
But
adults didn't have
still.
life jacket.
But still, man, they could have gave Otis a life jacket. You know, brothers can't swim. They don't care about Otis. They don't care about Otis. Yeah, man. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, feminist right there.
Now let me give the credits to the photos. It's Real TV with B. So y'all can follow Real TV with B on Instagram. So I got all of these photos, from I think it's from her Instagram. So yeah. So anyway, so let's go. So we talked about Clinton. So let me read the comments. Let's see. Otis was teaching them how to vote.
Yeah, he had to get his freedom.
That is freedom.
Yeah, he had to.
Oh boy, you're crazy.
If I keep talking about my restaurants, I'm so busy with my restaurant explanation, and you ask for a reservation, and I give you the address, and you show up. I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm lost too.
I'm lost.
You gotta break that one down.
I'm missing question.
And it's McDonald's. What do you think?
Oh, what you saying? You kind of make your restaurant, your business more than what it is when you come there to McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Talking about Gina.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what y'all trying to say? It didn't look all that.
That's what she's trying to say. But you understand, she building a new building too now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Millennium Mom, I'm sure this is you. When Clint said it was offensive to him, Gina didn't think it was an issue. Gina can get out of her own way. Blocking blessings. Yeah.
Well, but then again, maybe Gina said that because she knew what Otis went through and she was paying for his back.
Whatever.
Man, that picture's burnt in my head. I'm sorry.
When Clint bragged about his boats, I expected to see a 40-foot.
I did too. I did
sailboat.
too.
What did he take Gina out on?
They in Tennessee.
No, actually, I have a coworker.
Somebody said a fancy sunfish.
I have a coworker, right? His wife works at some big. She has a big position in the government. And he takes all his money from work and put in his boat. His boat almost like $180,000. Okay, and he's in Alabama. Some people take this boating thing serious.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh boy, who just made that comment? I'm thinking Clint had this big, lavish sailboat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like almost like a pontoon boat. When I saw it, I thought, oh man, that's all you got, man. That's all you talking about. Y'all was talking about boating. That's all you have. So yeah, but you know why that's all you have?
Because the oldest.
Because he had to pay older reparation.
All right, so let's move on to he had a little tugboat. Let's move on to our favorite couple, Jared.
Okay, y'all tell me what happened because I haven't watched it yet. So
now like I said, this right here was more of a filler scene. But as far as them, it seems as though that we can tell that Shaq's energy has shifted. And he's not like all into her like he was in the beginning. He's starting to kind of see to me her ways. So it's basically she starts out with her calling her friend and just saying that, you know, they need to spend some quality time. But he was like at some event, you know, so he seems to be working a lot, you know, whatever. And she just want to spend a lot of quality time. Well, you know, when they talking and stuff, you know, they spending the quality time. But, you know, I think at one of the things too, they went to his quality time is more out of the house. I think she wants to be in the house to where they can talk about feelings and stuff, but she doesn't open up. She's not vulnerable at all. So come on over here, baby.
No, go ahead, finish talking.
You out the camera.
I'll get back in the camera on to ready for me to talk. Go ahead.
You don't know how I am. So anyway, so yeah, he want to open up and talk about his. She's not being vulnerable, but she wants him to be vulnerable. And so, you know, he talked about how he kind of like, you know, insecurities and stuff. He had to cut his hair. I guess he had to cut his hair.
Yeah, he was going bald. Yeah, at a young age, it sounded like.
Yeah, and he got that scar on his head from when he had that accident.
From the accident.
Yeah, so he has his own personal insecurities and stuff, you know, that he had to deal with. But, you know, he got over it, learned to embrace it. And so he was asking her, you know, well, what are some things, you know, about you? She said, well, you know, I got a lot of things, you know, because they talk about things they haven't shared or told you. She said, well, I got a lot of things I hadn't talked about. He said, okay, you know, okay, go ahead and talk about it. Then she doubled back and said, well, it ain't really much about me, you know, and then he was like, listen, basically, I'm sick of you not opening up. You're not being vulnerable. Like, you know, saying what happened in your past. So, you know.
And don't forget, like Kelly had said, that Shaq had an opportunity to get a better job out of state. He turned it down to stay with her.
Yeah.
So, you know, Shaq, he's trying to move up in his position as an educator. And I don't know who offered him a new job, but it was a promotion out of state. But he turned it down to be with her. But in a way, I think he kind of regrets it now. Yeah. You know, so.
And she said she was saying in the confession, she don't want him, hope he don't take it out on her. You know what I'm saying? And feel like he regretted that opportunity because he did not tell her, you know, and he had his mentees to come over to the house. And, you know, and they was, I guess, enamored by her beauty and said, you know, they was a little scared for the process because they know he was going to get somebody ugly. But, you know, so that was pretty much it. But on the after party, you know, Keisha was just talking about, girl, why you not opening up? And she was like, well, you know, I really don't have much to say about myself. You know, I'm just, you know, what she said, I got siblings. I just want to encourage them and be a better role model for them. And Keisha was like, girl, I call BS. You know, everybody got something that they done been through in life and, you know, something that they done overcame. So everybody's past is not perfect. You know, she tears up and she pretty much break down on after party to Keisha had to get up out her chair and walk over there and give her a hug.
First of all, Keisha didn't get up and walk over there. She got up and walked over there like a little penguin.
Mhm.
Still pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think y'all was talking about that Jeffrey got something to hide. I really think Kirsten has something to hide, and for some reason she did not want to open it up to Shaq. She had this big wall up, and Shaq basically let his wall down, but I'm thinking he's starting to get his wall back up now. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not opening it up, which I don't blame him. You know, so
I think Christian. I think someone I read in comments. I was looking on the show. I think some people think that she might have been hurt in the past. So then she did put it out there, and it come back the way it came back, or it went left, or wherever it went to. And I think that she also looking at this on TV. She do like when she's her brother and sister, so that's telling me that she's looking at a family, but at the same time, she's not she's not actually telling him what happened in other relationships. Because maybe she did get burned before and put her, I love you, all kind of stuff. But, and also this is the first time, male or female won't break down on what's going on. But I think that she is getting closer to him. But I think that when he back off a little bit, which I think Shaq should do, back off a little bit and see what she do. Right. So I'm hopefully I hope this is a turn for them. That he back up a little bit, and then she can start wondering, like, "Hey, I need to open up."
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And she looking like that she is messing up because she was like, "Well, I appreciate you being patient with me," because Shaq not even looking her in her eye no more.
Yeah, that look Shaq had back in the past, like he would look at her in awe, is gone. It's gone. He don't look at her like that no more.
Yeah.
And to the point, it's like he's getting frustrated just being around her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because what was the statement he made? He was like, "Yeah, I know Kirsten talking about we need to spend quality time together." He said, "But hey, I can't forget about me. I gotta have my step in there too. So I gotta go to the gym. I gotta spend time with mama." Well, he said, "I gotta go to Burger King
and stuff."
He said, "I gotta go to Burger King."
Right.
He didn't say that, but he might as well said that. Like he's saying, like, everything else, girl, is important, not you.
Yeah. I also think that he should have told her about the job. Because like refraining from the young men, he said, "I had to make a decision." And then that's the wrong thing. I think that's kind of the wrong thing to do as well. From the young boys, is that I had to make the decision without telling my spouse. I think he should have told his spouse and give her heads up with it, and then he make a final decision. I wish he had told her.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Sharon. I think he should have told her about the job, but he still could make his own decision.
Yeah.
But I just hope the brother don't regret turning that job down. Because sometimes them things come once in a lifetime. He might make an opportunity again. And he's gonna really regret doing that and take it out on her.
Yeah.
So was the job before he got married? And he didn't tell her about it, or it's since he's been married to her?
He got married.
Oh, okay. Got married. Yeah. And that's life, though. Sometimes you about to get married to somebody, or you meet somebody, or engagement. Got a job opportunity, and then forget. Like he said, you can't do it by yourself because now you got another person.
Right.
So that's one thing I said. He should have told her, and then make his own decision, and then that would give the young men and a better view of like, should you marry? Should you not marry?
Yeah, like Mona T said. She said, "So Kirsten got nothing in her apartment, nothing to say about herself, and she can't be in protective services." I don't know.
Not Miss Omega. You talking about being a man in the past? There you go, right there.
But that is, she said, what is she? She does simplified living. That's what she said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that place does not even look like, I don't know. Either she just moved in or that's not her place. But even where are the pictures? I mean, even not even family portraits. I'm talking about pictures on the wall or something.
Yeah.
Make it look like it's your space.
Maybe a
Just
trip.
clothes in there on the shoes on the floor. That's it.
Maybe a trip on decision day. She said, Shaq, I'm gonna say no. I don't want to be married to you. He's gonna say, why? Because I used to be a man.
Oh my God.
Lord, please don't do that.
Like Mom said, Kirsten isn't healed from her past relationship. Shaq spends time away because of lack of connection.
No, which I don't blame. First of all, that's on production. They should have screened these people better. If they still hurt from their last relationship, they shouldn't be on this show. So
And yeah, it's to me, it's the ignorance that you would go on this show and knowing that you got issues, and they have therapists on here and they break down your whole issue, and you got to on national television combine yourself with another person, and you don't think that you're gonna have all these. I don't think that Kirsten really truly wants to open up on TV. I don't think that she wants her past. I don't think that she wants everybody to see it. But girl, come on, you don't know how this works.
yeah,
You know,
Don't like that. Don't do that. Like I see again, in the past we've seen people like they sit there and tell those experts on one-on-one, I want someone to push me. You know, like they act like, well, this is who I am. I want to match with somebody who can push me out of my shell, and they give you someone a picture of your shell and you get mad at them. So these people already know what is going on. Abandonment issues, that should be one of the questions. If you have abandonment issues, don't come on the show. If you've been abused before and you get no therapy, don't come on the show. If you had it, like, don't come on the show. You know?
I think, you know, they think when they sign up for this show, it's gonna be all cameras and lights and it's gonna be all fun. But you gotta realize they're gonna
Thank you.
good in your back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta be prepared for that. And they not prepared for it. So when they get on here, they clam up. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But I'm wondering how they don't. You know that you have to move in. So why is not moving in an option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand either. This last 2 seasons, they don't believe in moving in together. Like, excuse me.
Yeah.
You better be in the same. You better be in the same the same house in the same place. Now in the same bed. You got adults. You can be in the same bed.
Yeah. You know, Mom said, I forgot that her last boyfriend had a baby on her.
Okay, it happened, but still, you can't take it out on the new guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta leave that baggage back in the past.
That said she was faking for the camera. And I think that's why he knows she's faking for the camera. That's why he's not trying to, that's why.
Engage like that.
And that's why sometimes when she be talking, it look like he be about to laugh.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I think maybe she got pregnant and the boyfriend didn't want it, or nor ended up getting her.
Yeah. Who knows? She's not letting nobody know what happened. You know, that's the issue.
I wonder about that job. Do you think that he would really turn down a career making a job offer just to stay on the show? Does not make sense.
We don't know what goes into people's heads, man.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he thought, he was want to work on his marriage.
Who is he?
He probably thought that was more important.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Who is the next one here? Who's that?
Big guns. Ooh.
They letting it all let us know.
Funky lady.
Stop. So Miss Omega, you don't know what happened.
No, go ahead. Tell me, because I want to. I saw the preview where he told her nicely that she was not the she bigger.
Fat.
No. What you say in the preview of the nice thick?
Yeah.
But it's a nice thick though.
Yeah, he says a nice thing.
Hey, come on, man. The
He
brother
should have kept that to himself.
She not, because she is not that wide, but she is nice for her size.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
She had some broad shoulders for a female. Her shoulders are too broad for a female. She got some big arms and some big legs. Now she looks like a little running back. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And but like I said, I'm not mad at Chris. He has his preference. like Clint had his preference. When Clint said it was all good. Chris could do the same thing. That's just my point of view.
But people, especially women, a lot of women are very sensitive about their bodies.
Yeah.
And it's, we got to get back to, as women, self-love and self-care, that we will accept ourselves and love ourselves for who we are and what we look like, and the things that we don't like about ourselves. We need to change those things. We've all, well, I won't say we've all, but everyone has a preference, right? And maybe sometimes you've dated outside of your preference just to see if it was something different. And it doesn't make it good or bad. It is what it is. If maybe he's not her type that she usually dates, but it's, I don't know why women just get real sensitive when it comes to, someone saying something. Now, if you came right out and was disrespectful and body shaming me, that's totally different. But to say that I'm not the normal type, I'm thicker than what you are, then okay, well, it is what it is.
I get that, Miss Omega. I get all that, but I go back 2 or 3 weeks ago when Clint said the same thing about Gina. You had a lot of women come in. Oh, that's right. Clint got his preference. That's right. She deserved that. Now, Chris basically said the same thing. Now I'm seeing people in the comments. He shouldn't say that. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You can't. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? Chris said the same thing. I don't like the way they said it and how it came out, but they had the right to say what they want to say because it's their preference.
I think people were going in though, bro, because Gina was nasty about it.
I get all that, but you take that out of the equation. But basically, Clint said, "I like thinner women." Okay, so I don't have no problem with Clint saying what he had to say. I
don't have a problem with either one of them. Yeah, if that's the truth, right, and that's how they feel.
Gina, Gina had to say. Gina says she don't prefer ginger guys.
Ginger guys.
You know what I'm saying? So that's her preference. So that's all.
She got in her feelings because he said she wasn't small and athletic. Well, Gina, you're not.
Well, then again,
she said it in front of everybody. Whereas in this case right here, he did it. He said, he saw how she responded. She was trying to, help the situation out. So he saw how his wife responded. Not Nancy, like, well, he shouldn't have said it this way, but that's why he came to her. It's like, hey, before someone says something to you, this is what I said.
Chris said that in front of all them. Did he say in the confession or he said in front of you guys?
In
confession. And he said he's not used to a woman that thick. And going back to Clint and Gina got her feeling about him calling her thick. Clint got in his feeling because she said she didn't prefer ginger guys. They both got in their feeling. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
They did.
And so the point is, all I'm saying, everyone has their preference. Some women like tall guys over 6 feet.
Yeah.
Hey, preference. It might rub me the wrong way, but that's what you like. I like women that size 2 and 3. That's what I like. It might rub some women the wrong way, but that's what I like. Okay? So everybody has their preference.
Yeah. That's that.
You like women 2 and 3.
Size 2 and 3. Not 2 and 3 years old. Size 2 and 3.
Oh.
You
goodness.
I was never a size 3.
I thought you was a size 3.
No, I was a size 6.
Dang, my eyesight been going bad.
But anyway, so on this right here, so she has muscles. She must be lifting weights as part of her weight loss routine. She did say in the first episode that she has recently lost a lot of weight. Now, I was thinking that too, like her broad shoulders, it's more of a muscle.
And women have to be careful with that. When you lift weights like that and you already kind of thick, you become muscular. And a lot of men off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The shoulders are up there.
Yeah.
A little running back. I don't think that she's heavy. She just gives me an athletic weightlifting look. And but did she ever say that she lifted weights? That's the thing,
No, she said she was going to the gym.
She went to the gym. And usually they have people do weights and they do all kind of free machinery And that's all what happened. That's all.
When you lose that much weight, you want to tone up, and
Yeah.
some women get a little too toned, and that's what's happened to her. And and she has to be careful because if she starts more weights, she gonna be looking like a dude for real.
Yeah. So by what is it?
Dysmorphia.
Yeah, dysmorphia is not a low self-esteem or simple lack of self-love. It's a condition. If you understand what I mean, if Nicole can articulate this, she probably has an official diagnosis.
Yeah.
I get that. You know,
you don't need to come on this show, honey, because they gonna find what your weakness is, and they gonna the show is gonna. You probably should stay it off, honey. Stay it off the show because they is gonna talk, and especially if she talked about her own weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He needs to run. She needs to leave, and but she was all nice, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, okay." She agreed with him, but as soon as he talked about that weight, she was like, "Oh,
Well, he probably picked up on that because she got offended when Clint said something about Gina weight.
Yeah, let's say. Yeah. I understand why he said that. Like, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna tell you before you hear somebody else. So, because I think that he did better. Oh,
That's
me
like,
too.
Like when I cut his hair and everything, so I'm going to cut my hair. And, hey, baby, I know I'm kind of fat too, so I need to do something with my body. So he was trying to kind of smooth it over with it real quick. Then he went in, he's fat.
Somebody said size 2 is tiny. It's for teenager people. That's why I'm sitting up here talking.
I met some women that's size 2.
That's a size 2.
That they wasn't, but that is a very, very
small. I
small
know.
size.
It's small size, yeah.
But let me tell you something.
Hey, I'm a size 4, and I don't starve myself.
Yeah.
Small.
Oh.
Oh, no, man. No. Keep going. What? Huh?
So anyway, but so I don't even know what he up there talking about it anyway.
Yeah, you was a size 2 and 3.
I know it's never. I was a size 6 when we met.
You was thin too. Look at that thin woman there. Woo.
Yeah, now
look at you now.
Now I'm thick, honey.
Yeah, I said, what happened? You eat my wife? Like she sure.
So anyway, let's go on to the next one. So I wanted this comment that Mona said that she said that the Gina Clint event is not comparable to Nicole and the Chris.
I disagree. We agree to disagree because Chris still has his, like Clint has his preference. Chris has his preference.
Now Chris is like a manipulative. Chris is looking like a manipulative type. I'm wondering about his story about being victimized by previous girlfriends.
Chris is the quiet type that he can pull the strings from the shallows. That's what cause he is
size 2. I call invisible. I didn't know that right there.
Y'all just man. I'm not gonna go in on y'all tonight. So on this slide.
So let's go on to this awkward. I did this man. What's his name? Aries. He gets on my nerves.
Aries.
He's so not ready to be on this show. He's a very immature 16-year-old boy.
I was right. Episode 1. I called it right with Aries. He's still a player. You remember that?
Yeah.
No.
Well, he I think he did it himself when he's screwed somebody 2 weeks before he got married. So that's what he did.
No.
The way he did. If he flipped with nobody for 2 weeks before he got married, he probably different.
Yeah.
And also he said he wants someone with big old booty. But guess what? She had to get pregnant a couple times before she get a big booty. So
she's small. She is thin.
She's so she's still young. There are no kids, none of that stuff. And I think that if he really into big booties, he would have been married by now.
I don't think that dude would have been married by now with big
booty.
I
said he would be married now if he want big booty.
No, because Aries still got player in him, man, and I still don't think the brother's ready to get married. You know what I'm saying? He wants to smash and go. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion about the situation.
He want that cousin.
Huh?
He still want that cousin.
You should have a cousin or they just friends. And like she's like too. That's too much close to cousin I know of. Cause to me, I think she did. You listen, go back and listen to her carefully. When we have the table about sleep, and she telling him that they have slept together. And I think what I heard is like, well, you know, I would sleep with you. Like that's what it sounded like to me when she was talking. Or
Right.
something like that. You know, she making a pass or something.
Mm.
It was something like to me when she was talking to him.
Yeah, the cousin.
I don't think they got much cousin.
What they call them, play cousins. They real close friends. And,
Now, yeah, play cousin. I see that
Yeah.
more because the way she acted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he need to get back with that play cousin child because this one right
Okay.
here, he's not ready for no marriage.
Mm-mm.
And then I don't think the play cousin won that either. I don't think she won because she did. She would got him too. Then so I don't know.
Or maybe he didn't want her.
Can we go
Yeah.
back? Sorry, guys. Can we go back to that question? She said the Clint and Chris situation was different because one was a mental situation. And I'm not trying to, downplay Nicole, situation about being, especially what she is. But some people can find something to latch onto and make an excuse. So don't say that because I have this. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if she's been diagnosed with that. She could just be thrown out there for play victim. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this. Yes, Chris and Clint's situation are the same. They both had their preference. Now we can move on.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's okay, so yeah, Miss Omega, you have to watch it, but yeah, they ended up playing they played, what is it? Dare? What is it?
Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare? Okay.
Yeah, and so you hold up a finger if you done this, whatever. So he asked, has she ever kissed a girl? Has she had a threesome? He done had an orgy? It was just so cringing to watch some 40-year-old man talk about this on national TV with his wife.
And when she said she didn't do none of them things, what did he say?
He said that, you had a boring life up until this point. And the up until the point was, I guess, but when she met him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, he asked her, have you ever cheated on somebody?
Yeah.
And she said, no. He said, man, you had a boring life. You didn't cheat on nobody.
Yeah.
So he was making cheating as a good thing and having fun. So to me, Eris has a lot of grown-ups to do still.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, but I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Remember, I think guys that Kevin Hart thing. Be careful what you ask for.
Oh yeah.
That part, right?
Didn't even see it, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, basically in that Sharon has sent was that Kevin Hart said that he knew a guy that he was saying that he wanted to have a swing. Yeah, to be swingers because he wanted to sleep with the man's wife. So he is, wanted to do that. So I guess they ended up doing it. But the man was having sex with his wife better than he was. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful what you ask for. You doing it. You did the wrong thing. You was trying to go after somebody else's wife, but then
end up with your wife.
But end up having sex with your wife better than you.
You can open
and
the
you
doors.
sit up there watching it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you gotta be careful what you ask for. So that's crazy. So she's mom said, let me say this. There's no way the experts asked him the right question. He's a 19-year-old boy, I'm gonna say this, a 39-year-old body. So yeah, go sit down, sir. Yeah, he is. He's like a horny little kid, you know what I'm saying? But then want to say, I'm not attracted to her sex and she don't turn me on, and I give her a 4-7 and she ain't gonna never reach no 10.
I'm thinking about, he said she's not he's not attracted to her. I think the reason why he's not attracted to her because she hasn't gave up the cookies.
What's up, cuz? I don't never see you over here. What's up, Eric? You need to come up on this thing. Go ahead.
I lost my train.
You said you'll never see Aries looking at her like that.
As you were saying, because she didn't give up the cookies yet,
Yeah,
and then
and
that's why he don't like
yeah,
her.
that's why he don't like her. So he trying to play it off to say his ego, saying, "Hey man, I ain't trying to it anyway." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking. Cause some guys, like he said, they have fragile egos, so they try to find any way to kind of spin the narrative to make themselves look good and come out on top. So maybe he's saying, "Well, since she don't give me the cookies, I want to try to it anyway." So I ain't looking up.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just baby man. Yeah, he a baby man. All right, so let's move on to the last one.
Oh, I ain't on the show. That's it. That was last.
Well, we ain't talk about this. You know what I'm saying? The situation from last week where they pretty much, broke up. So do y'all think that Dawn was ready to come on here?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And I think that, since her mother signed her up for the show, I think she had her own thoughts of what a husband would look like. And he just wasn't it. Mom is telling her probably get you an older white guy, because that's what mom has twice. And he'll take care of you and this, that, and the other. And I'm going to find you a husband because I don't know what kind of guys she usually dates or whatever. But they did not match. And she's so immature. And I think the longer she stayed on the show, the more obvious it became that she truly was not ready. Well, I've been in relationships and I'm like, you're 25. How many could you have really been in long distance relationships? She just wasn't ready. And that old soul bull crap. She sold it. They bought it.
Her mama sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be one of those girls who got sugar babies.
Yeah.
So I think she was one of those sugar babies who deal with men who who had money and able to do what she said. Cause everything she was saying, it things. Well, are you the dead guy who live in a better apartment, a better this and better that? So I don't know. I'm thinking on my head was that sugar baby.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
That's
like
the vibe she was given.
Aka's engineer said, remember when she was looking forward to the girls' night out, and then she was about to go off with that stripper. Remember, baby?
Oh yeah. I still think she did something to stripper.
So yeah,
she was drunk and he was looking at her boobs and she was looking at his chest and he said something about oral sex and she said something to him. So yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely you can tell she's the only child. So yeah, it is. Yeah, and we shouldn't see them on there, but we still got to see the kiss between between Dom and what name Clint.
Yeah.
And then
they haven't showed it.
Not yet. And then you're gonna see on there for next episode to where Max said what?
He's slid in Gina DM.
He's slid in Gina.
I think Matt always had a thing for Gina, man.
I think so too. Yeah.
He said, Clint, you crazy, man. Gina's fine. And so he slid in her DM. So I guess Matt said, well, Clint, since you don't want her and you're not used to dating thick women like that, I take her. So that's what he slid in her DM.
Yeah, and then too, but Gina ain't finna take that man standing in his base, so that's not what's gonna happen.
So, but you gotta get a bigger picture here. He got 50 G's waiting for him back at home, man.
So what he said.
Yeah, no, the mom said that. You know what I'm saying? The mom said she would offer him $50,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the mom said that, not him.
Oh.
Yeah, mom, I said, man, you should have took them $50,000.
But so yeah, on that note, y'all, this me right here, I'm getting sleepy. So on that note, y'all, that's all I got. What about y'all? Any final things y'all want to say? When Clint finds that out.
I can't wait to watch it.
What an unfortunate Yeah, I can't wait to watch it too. This season I say is kind of lackluster. It's some interesting couples I can't say on here, but it's also most that were not ready to come on here nor ready to be married. So
Great.
yeah. So
that's it.
Agreed.
Yep. All right, you guys.
Hold up. I had to make my appearance.
All right, you
What's
guys.
going on, y'all? Hey, y'all have a lot around me? Coco? Why you so mean to me?
Look at Miss.
Come on, Mr. Eddie.
So, hey, Mr. Michael. Hey, my first time meeting you. Hey, Sharon. Oh, let me go. I lost my glasses. Yeah, see y'all later. Ooh. All right, he's gone. He want to show his presence right now. So, anything you got to say, baby?
Look, I blame you. She talking about I was going to ask where E.W. Jr. was. You got to stop with the foolishness. You cannot entertain it. You have to look past it, ignore it. It will go away. So yeah.
Will it?
Yes, it will. I promise you. It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Be careful, Eddie. Be careful, Eddie. Be lost in. Be missing.
It'll be in a little body bag. Yeah. So yeah.
48 hours.
Look at it. Junior for the win.
Y'all, they love the E-Dub. Well, he's going to bed, y'all. He'll see y'all tomorrow night at Ready to Love time.
Oh no, he won't. Yeah, he gonna be in all right, you guys. So on that note, we're gonna say bye. All
right.
And y'all see y'all.
Good night.
Good
night.
Bye, Kim folk.
Bye.